Hello everyone. Not a very good day, but still pleasant one. And as my exams are over, I'm not mad anymore. Nor do I look like I can escape convict. ठीक है अम्मा जी. Now this is my batter for my waffles. So I need this. It's important. Now my 2 cups of flour and 3 teaspoons of baking powder, about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a little bit of salt. And it's all done here. 2 egg whites and an egg yolk in milk, vanilla extract of course, just common ingredients, shaken and stirred. And we have some natural butter here. It's grown everywhere. It's very easy to procure, especially in these countries. Well, it's actually easy in all countries. Now to liquefy the butter. Oh, and I have started my waffle. Oh no, I haven't started my waffle iron. Oh, now that's it. And my oven is then preheat. This lady helps us in cooking sometimes because we're not that good at cooks and everyone is busy. Everyone's working, so this lady helps us out. Quite a kind lady, of course. Oh, and remember never to use more milk than the amount of all-purpose flour. Otherwise, your batter would actually turn more liquefied and a simple liquid. You need it gooey. You do not need it to be anything else. It must not be turned into the dough. That's just about done. I use butter, but not a lot of it. Now that the butter is done, I can put it in a mixture. I'm making a lot of these things here. Now, let's shake the mixture. Now, once the mixture is shaken, all the dry ingredients are mixed here, and all the wet ingredients here, and I usually just put vanilla extract. Well, basically everyone does. But there's always one thing I always do. Sorry for my bad English sometimes. Oh, and if you can see, it seems that the egg and the butter has now, because I use cold milk, they're like the freezing there. So I'll transfer this batter, at least the liquid part of it, on the heat it goes. Only a little heat should be applied so that this liquefies. It only takes about, I think, a minute more at most. After that it's done. Yes, today is my last day in Multan. I'll have to go back as my father will be alone there. After my exams, I'll have to do better and bigger responsibilities. It's so boring, I tell you. Studying accountancy is like watching paint dry for all eternity, and far more painful. Even watching paint dry is like watching a Mel Gibson movie or an Avengers movie, or basically any movie you like in the world. If you put a person watching into a horror movie and tell him to never get out, he might face psychological problems. But if you tell him that stay and watch an accountancy lecture for just the same amount of time, he'll go nuts. Okay, now the batter is ready. Time to pour it in. Since it's a little heated, so the dough come out right. Okay, now to shake it. Now I'll have to shake it for as long. We'll have to make sure that if we have to whisk it. Sorry. Whisk it for as long as everything simmers down. Of course, it doesn't take a lot of time, it's very easy. Okay, I'm not that much of an easy guy myself. But it must not be extremely liquid. As you can see, there are still fringes on the side. It still has the gooey texture, as you can see. Still clinging to it. This is how you want it to be. And that is why, if you add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, must always add 1.5 cup of milk or any quantity that should always be less than the all-purpose flour. Okay, time to take things away from the counter. And of course, well, it's usually a bit more clean there. It's a lot clean everywhere. Seems like people are still sleeping. I think it's ready. Yeah. It's ready. Now, my waffle iron's heated. Time to use. Because Mizaki and Kyle Emil requested it. That is why I'm doing it. Otherwise, I might not do such a video, as it seems rather idiotic for me to be doing these kind of videos. Okay, wait a second. Okay, now to apply a little bit of oil on the oven to make sure it doesn't stick to it. I know, it's quite boring actually. And last, the first waffle is always the testing waffle. Always remember that the waffle will come out soggy. There's no avoiding it. Of course, there are some waffle irons which can make crispy waffles from the get-go, but they're expensive and not available everywhere. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Moral. It's not that easy. As you can see, the steam running out. Once the steam stops, it means the waffles are cooked. Well, the first waffle, as I told you, is always a test waffle. So my test waffle came out alright, but yeah, they broke. So to take this beauty into the oven so that it becomes crispy. So even though it is broken a little, it'll taste majestic. Oh, and I use vanilla extract normally, but you can use, if you're a vegetarian or I don't know, anyone else, you can actually use to your fancy banana or apple juice inside. Ah, come on, seriously. I hate something breaks. And I think they're just about ready here. Okay, when the waffle is soggy, if you try to lift it up, it'll tilt downwards. But when the waffle becomes crispy, it remains straight, no matter from where you hold it. So let's see if it's actually working. Ouch, 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 ouch. Actually, it's working now. The texture is crispy and, oh, this was broken. But still, the crunch is uncompromised. I'll leave this pit of hell closed. My ice cream's here. My waffles is here. From my sister, of course. With a bit of carrier honey. And my next waffles are being made as we speak. These ones are turning out right. Okay everyone, it's munch time. Bye bye.